together with artist Drew Rockington and catstronaut Waffles.
Hey everybody, it's Waffles over here.
Oh yeah, and this is Drew, right here.
That's us, we're Waffles and Drew. Well, I'm Drew and this is Waffles.
Yeah, that's true.
Today is another wonderful day to sit down and draw a portrait of a cat. So, before we do that, Waffles, you had a pretty cool cat fact.
Yeah, I learned this morning, and frankly, I'm a little embarrassed since I learned it.
Oh, well, please tell us. What did you learn?
I learned that cats sleep about 70% of their lives.
70%. Oh my goodness. How long is that? How much time is that spent sleeping?
Well, it's usually about 13 to 16 hours a day that you would sleep.
Wow. So I usually sleep 8 hours a day when I go to bed. So that means you sleep twice as much.
Yeah, cats like to sleep a lot. That's why we're always sleeping.
And why were you embarrassed by this?
Well, I'm not sleeping enough, obviously. I'm too busy going to space or doing science experiments or making tuna sandwiches. Frankly, I am making it my go-to modus operandum right now to take more naps. So I'm gonna go take a nap. Goodbye!
Wait, Waffles, wait, we have a show to do.
No, you can't change my mind.
Okay, Waffles, wait, hold on, Waffles.
Goodbye! Taking a nap.
Wow. Waffles is really serious about catching up on his sleep, I guess. So he wants to be a top-notch cat. Okay, well, I guess we should look at our cat book and find a new cat to draw. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, awesome! The Intergalactic Multicolored Space Cat group is back.
We are here to wish you hello.
Hey, man, that's so awesome. I was wondering if you guys would come back.
Yes, we are the Intergalactical Multicolored Space Cat group, and we're here to say we hope that you have a very good day.
Oh, that's fun. They rhyme and they kind of sing. Well, anyways, hopefully we'll see more of those fun characters around whenever. All right, let's hop into our book. And this is the Complete Cat Breed book. We've been drawing portraits of cats out of here every Friday, and we have a really cool one for today. This one is called the Norwegian Forest Cat, and I was drawn to this cat because I just love this shape. Look at this. It's like a big rectangle, like it's a huge brick with legs on it. It's pretty cool. And the best part is like this is all fur. So these cats are from Norway. And if you know some things about the world, Norway gets pretty cold. So these cats have what's known as double thick fur. They have like 2 layers of fur to make sure that they can go outside in the frigid cold. It is so cool. It says the cat is big and tough and burly. Burly means like you're big and like the Hulk is burly. But they're also gentle and well-mannered. That's very cool. And they can get up to 20 pounds. That's big. That's really big. I don't even know how to like, well, how big is 20 pounds? I don't know. It's like probably like 2 grocery bags full of something. Or like a whole backpack full of books. That's how big this cat could get. How heavy. Man, it's so cool. It has natural insulation with its fur for the bitter northern winds, and it's thick for the colder months. This is such a cool cat. I love this cat, the Norwegian Forest Cat. Well, let's see if we can draw it by getting out our paper. Bing! Grabbing a pencil, ding! Grabbing a little eraser just in case, bong! Grabbing a marker. Ding! I thought I saw another marker. Bing bong. Okay, we got all of our materials. Let's start drawing. I'm gonna put this cat up here. Off to one side so that we can see what's going on. Careful not to interrupt our keyboard. There's my hairy arm. Okay, great. Here we go. Okay, cool. Now, I said earlier that this cat really struck out to me because it's a rectangle. Look at this shape, this rectangle shape. So that's how we're gonna start our cat portrait, is just by drawing a big rectangle on the page. Bing. We're almost done. There it is. There's our cat. We're almost done. No, we're not. Let's go ahead and start adding some things. We have these two little legs poking out of the rectangle. This is what I love. It's like there's just a little, we can put like a tiny little noodle here and then a tiny little noodle in the back. This is awesome. And then on the front, we're gonna do this leg first, which is the back leg. So we'll do a tiny little noodle there. And then this leg, which is the front leg. So we'll do another noodle kind of coming down like that. Okay, now this is when our brick starts taking on some more organic shape. So we're gonna curve, or see this curve coming up? Whoop. Almost like, let's go ahead and draw a curve coming up. And then we'll draw, will be the little cat head on top of it, and we'll connect it down. Cool. This is like that fur. And then look at this tail, it just goes boop. So, boop, off like that. That's awesome. And this cat is looking up. We can go ahead and do that too if we want to, just because we're making a portrait. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my taco chips for my ears, and then its nose, it has this really cool thing. It's not just a circle face, you see, its nose is kind of out a little bit. So let's go ahead and make a dot for the nose, and we'll kind of do this line out to it, and then line back. And then we have this like awesome long, it's got double fur, remember? It's like got this long, crazy fur. It almost looks like, I mean, this right here looks like a mountain lion. Like if I came across this cat in the woods, I would be afraid. I would turn around and walk the other way. But fortunately, it says it's gentle and well-mannered, so let's hope if we do run into one of these, it's nice, and we can have a nice conversation with it. So I'm gonna add this layer. I'm just adding little reminders for when I draw this of where the fur is gonna go. It says it has, right here, it says it has thick tufts between the toes. So even the toes have fur between them so that its toes won't get cold. It kind of like wears slippers all year round. That is so cool. This is rad. Rad, 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 rad. Okay, lots of fur on this. I love this shape. And this is like, tail is a big poof. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw a poof around it. Draw some reminders of where the fur is gonna go. Down, down, down. And across. This might be a really quick drawing today, but it's never that fast. Okay, let's go ahead and figure out where our eyes are gonna go. Well, we know our nose is right here. Boop. So our eyes are pretty big. So let's go ahead and add that ding, ding, on both sides of our line. We'll draw a rainbow and an upside down rainbow, and then we'll draw the eyeball. You can't really see the other eyeball on that side. Okay, now my ears are not straight triangles. So I'm gonna turn this and try to make it a little more rounded, a little more cat-like. And this one, you only really see the edge of the ear, so I'm gonna do that. Here we go. There we go. That's looking cool. And there's some fur coming around here. And then our whiskers go. All right, I think we got it. And then we just got a lot of fur everywhere. We got our big paws with our toes in the back. Okay, this is awesome. All right, great. I think we got it. Let's start inking. Yay! Does anyone cheer when we start inking? I do. Yay! Okay. Here we are. Let's start with this eyeball because we just drew it and I kind of like it. I'm just going to go over that pupil first. I'm going to go around our shape. And I'm going to add just a hint to either side. It kind of had some cool shadows going on there. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to go over my ear. Whoop. And I'm going to add, you can add a little fur in there. Maybe some fur coming down the back. And then some hair going up. And this ear goes up like that. And then just some fur. So you can see. Okay, then we're going to go down. You don't really see the other eye at all, but you do see like a hint of the face. So I just did like a tiny little dot there. I wonder if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see the drawing a little better. Here we go. Let's do that. Let's focus on that drawing. There we go. And let's focus on getting our drawing on. Okay, then we're gonna come down and do the nose. There we go. And I'm gonna put just a tiny little line for the nose. I got a new pen, and whenever you use a new pen, it's always exciting. This one is flowing a little more. It's giving me a little more ink. Okay, I'm gonna do my whiskers really fast. You can see how they kind of like they fan out a little. It's kind of fun. Okay, then I'm gonna go around and follow that fur line down. And I'm just gonna go really loose with my pen. Just like that. Awesome. And they're kind of like, I did little layers of the fur. So there's 3 big layers. And we'll go back through and kind of even them out a little. Okay, let's go ahead and add our toes. I did little dots so I could kind of show that there was that tuft of fur between the toes. Here we go. Here's our back leg. And the fur continues down. Here's the fur on the bottom. This is quick little movements. Awesome. And here's our back leg. The big toes. These can add just tiny little lines, just like that, to make the surface a little not smooth. And then it comes back up and we're gonna add the fur coming off the back of the cat. It really is a big rectangle. I love it so much. All right, should we check in on our picture, see how our portrait's going? Here's the real one. And here's our portrait. That's looking pretty good. All right, cool. We'll come back to that when we're ready to do some more fur coloring. Okay, let's go ahead and add our back foot. That's easy to do. 4 little toes on that paw, and then this one, same thing. 4 little toes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Kind of blend that fur in a little bit. Then, let's see, this goes up and we'll blend the fur into there. Now let's go ahead and do the back. Here we go. Oops, make sure you can see the drawing. We'll go along the top here. Quick little lines. And then we'll do our big poofy tail that just kind of goes boop. Almost like a pot handle or something. I don't know. Great, 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 great. I love it. Okay. And then here we go. We're gonna add in, I'm adding in the tail fur. And this could be a cool cat to draw almost every hair on. Just because it is so furry. See how I am kind of following the shape of the tail, the direction of the tail when I draw that fur. And once I get down here, I start putting it back in with the body. And then now I'm like, okay, how do I go to this, transition from the tail to this? Well, I'm gonna do a line here, 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 and then here, here, here. And kind of figure out which way the fur direction is happening. Here we go, this is cool. Okay, so I have some general fur. I'm looking, probably can't see that. Here we go. So we have this back top. All the fur is going this way, the direction that my pencil's going. And then you can see it starts going down. So if I draw a little line to remind me of that, it goes down like that. So this is like the direction that the fur is gonna go. I'm just gonna draw these quick lines here so that I can remember that. And then this is where, these line here is where it turns from gray to white. Okay. So just have all these quick lines. You can see kind of it starts doubling back here. Just like that. Okay, cool. So I have these lines to kind of remind me where my fur is gonna go, what it's gonna do, and then this will go like that. So let's go ahead in that same way that we did our tail. We'll go ahead and start adding in some direction of the fur. And this cat has so much fur. I'm using these really long strokes. Just really having fun with it. And what you can do a couple times is just try to connect it to the fur on the bottom. You don't have to, that line, but it'll naturally start connecting down there. And you can see I'm just layering it now. Look at those long lines, and I'm just kind of following that same direction. Just trying to give that sense of flow to the fur and the hair. Beautiful. Beautiful fur. Good kitty. Good kitty. You can almost pet it. The fur is so soft and long. This is looking great, everyone. Your drawings look great. Don't worry, I can't see them. I'm just imagining that they look great. So it's not like I have eyeballs that I can see you with. I mean, I do have eyeballs. They're right here, but I can't see you. It's a video. So, let's go ahead and draw some more fur. That was my first song. Another great song that we'll put on the soundtrack for the show when we ever get around to making a soundtrack. Okay, up here on this neck, you can see we have just black or darker fur just on the back part. So I'm doing these. I'm gonna go up on the ear, and I'm doing these same type of thing that I did for the long zone, but just shorter. The fur is not as long on the back of the cat. And I'm gonna blend it down into this zone. I'm gonna kind of blend it into this part where the color changes. Cool. And then we'll do just a few wisps so that you know it's still very furry there, just changed color on us. Okay, I think this is good. Oh, wonderful. Okay, cool. Now, this cat lives in the forest of snow. So let's go ahead and add some snow. Snow is really fun to draw. You just draw a lumpy line. We can add little footprints if you want to. And then we have to think about, okay, what is this cat looking at? Well, maybe it's snowing. Let's go ahead and draw little circles all over your page. Try to make them random. It's hard because making things look random is the hardest, but something I like to do is usually only try to draw one at a time and then move to a different part of the page. And just wherever your pen goes, that is where the snow goes. And then if you see that you're making a pattern, like these are like ding, 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 go ahead and add another one right there, just to throw it off. All right, cool. There we do. I just made up a new thing. It's the Norwegian Forest Cat. Okay, let's do a side-by-side comparison. Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting that there's some gray on the head. Some darker fur on the head. So let's go ahead and add that. Just around the ears. Up to that eyeball. There we go. On the other side. That looks more like a Norwegian Forest Cat. Okay, let's do the big reveal. Ready? Oh wait, hold on. Get ready. Big reveal. Oh, what's it gonna be? Here we go, ready? Oh, which one is the picture and which one is the drawing? I can't tell. But I'm pretty sure this is our drawing because it doesn't have his signature on it yet. So, thank you, Norwegian Cat. You are super cool. Let's go ahead and add we have to name it. Let's name it. Let's see, it's a forest cat. So let's name it a forest cat in the winter. I really want to name it Snowflake, I guess. Is that too cliche? Snowdrift. Drifter. I'm going to name it Drifter. Okay, go ahead and sign your name. Oh, we got to write, what was it? Norwegian Forest Cat. Ooh, this is a hard word to spell. So, Norwegian Forest. I really didn't spell it out for you. Norwegian Forest, Forest. And then we'll write cat. And then now we're gonna sign with our initial over here. DB10. Oops, 20. It's not 2010. Yay! There it is, the Norwegian Drifter, the Norwegian Forest Cat. What a cool cat this is today. That is so much fun. Another wonderful cat portrait. We could have a gallery show of all the beautiful cat portraits that we've been making these last couple weeks. Speaking of which, this has been our 40th show. That's amazing. That's so cool. Thank you for drawing with me all 40 episodes if you have. If you're new to the show, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you want to show your drawing off, I would love to see it. Go ahead and get permission from whoever is in charge, and you can get on Twitter or Instagram, take a picture, post your drawing, and tag me at the Brockart. I would love to see your cats that you drew today, your photorealistic, it's upside down, photorealistic Drifter, the Norwegian Forest Cat. Let's see, you can name it whatever you want. I would love to hear your cat names. That would be really cool. So yeah, just go ahead and hop on Twitter or Instagram and tag at the Brockart. That would be really cool. If you want to send something in person, you can go ahead and send it to Drew Brockington, P.O. Box 17479, Minneapolis, Minnesota 554179998. That is our address, our P.O. Box, and share your drawings, send a note. If you have a question, we'd love to hear from you. Go ahead and reach out. That would be so cool. I hope you have a great weekend. This is Friday, and we will be back on Monday with more fun stuff. Waffles, how's that nap going? Sounds like he's catching up. He's going to be a real good cat. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.